Hello and welcome to Grug Gaming, and welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. This time we have some Ravnica Allegiance packs. So, pre-release for Ravnica Allegiance happened over the last weekend here. I was able to play in 3 pre-release events. I played in a midnight pre-release where I took 4th place. Out of 50 that signed up, only 30 that really played. About 20 people got their cards and dropped. And the noon pre-release at my local gaming store, I was able to take 2nd. That was really fun. That was out of, oh goodness gracious, I'm not sure how many people were there. It was 4 rounds though, I know that. So it wasn't as big a pre-release as the midnight one. So did really well. Played Gruul in the first midnight pre-release, and then played an Esper deck and a Gruul deck. Had enough pulls for both in the noon pre-release. Then I played a 2-headed giant pre-release event that did not go well. We attempted a Gruul and Esper, a Gruul deck and an Esper control deck to back it up as support. And we just went up against decks with some better cards, so it didn't work out. But with our winnings, we got a lot of packs. Walked away with 19 booster packs in winnings from the 2 pre-releases I did well at. So we're going to go ahead and pop those open. That's going to be our first Ravnica Allegiance opening here. And then we'll go ahead and get a box opening going on later on in another video. But I want to check out what I won, because winning is fun, and everyone loves winning. So, we're going to go ahead and get these guys up here, out of the way. Always fun to brag about winning. So let's go ahead and let's get opening up these packs. Look at them. They're pretty. Well, I mean, that's that weird Gruul guy who is just I would like a bigger brute for Gruul than this dude, but let's go. We got a little tear thing at the top. Oh. Listen. Ultimate Masters packs were great. They were so good. I really wish all the packs opened like Ultimate Masters. Oh, gotta get you're gonna hear some rustling. Gotta get a trash bag over here for all these packs as we open them. All right, here we go. Let's get started. So we're gonna look at the commons and stuff because I haven't seen all of them, but we're not gonna go super slow. You know the drill here. We will thumb through the commons real quick for everybody to see. You can pause it if you haven't had a chance to see them yet, but they are pretty common. All right, into the uncommons first pack. We got Solana Wayfinder, Incubation Incongruity, a Regenesis, and our first rare is, the End Rays Forerunners. Mini Clefthoof. I mean, it's great. 8 mana, Vigilance, Trample, Haste. When it enters, every other creature you get gets +2/+2, and it gets Vigilance and Trample as well. This is your game ender. In green, this is a great card if it can get out on the board. And we got a Gruul Guildgate. Woo! And we got a token of an ooze. We're going to have a million Guildgates by the end of this, the way these goes. Wow, I'm the best talker today I've seen ever. Woo! At this rate, this is going to be a bit of a long pack opening video. I know I had one person who watches who said that they would prefer we skip through the commons, but you know what, again, I haven't seen all the commons. I played Gruul. I pulled 3 Gruul pre-release boxes, so I didn't get a chance to see a lot. So this is our chance for both of us to see it. When we do our box opening, maybe we will bust through a little bit faster on the commons. But here I want to see everything up. Big things I'm looking for. I would love to get some more Death Touchers. I'm going to run a Death Touch deck this standard. Oh, these cards, they're just not working over here. I want to run a Death Touch deck. That'll be fun. We got a Rakdos Firewheeler. We got a Dagger Caster. I mean, do you like Chain Whirler? Because he's like Chain Whirler, just not as good. Swirling Torrent and Electro Dominance. Do you like Banefire? Well, now you can Banefire twice in one turn. Love it. Oh, and the Rakdos Guild Gate. And the Sphinx. I gotta tell you, Electro Dominance, the only problem is that it can be Electro Dominance can be countered, so if you've got the Banefire in your hand, I mean, just play the Banefire next turn. So everybody loves Banefire. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, got a little nick in that top card there. Ooh, that's never good. Oh my goodness, why is it so hard to open packs? Should be easy. Quench was a nice counter spell. Get through these come-ons. If I see anything too, I'll shout it out. Ooh, the Catacomb Crocodile. Now here we go. If you're not familiar with the mechanics, this is the first that I've bothered to stop for. Did I really not see any of the other mechanics? No, I just kind of blew through the other comments. This is one of the mechanics for Ravnica Allegiance, if you haven't seen it. Afterlife, when this creature dies, it creates a 1/1 white and black spirit token that's flying. So basically you get to have a board state ever stuff dies. So you sack outlets, all kinds of good ways to use these. So that's kind of cool. The other, ooh, get to the point. Such an expensive removal. The other things we'll talk about when I see a card that has them. The other mechanics is the word I'm looking for. We got a Gate Colossus. We got a Zertog Goblin. So Zertog Goblin is a Gruul. It has Riot. So when it goes on the battlefield, you can either give it haste or give it a +1/+1 counter. That's 2 mana for a 2/2 haste, which is great, or 2 mana for a 3/3. That's just a good card. I found that a lot of the commons and uncommons in this set seemed more powerful than they should be in their place. Like this, that feels more powerful than a regular uncommon. That feels almost like a rare. And it feels like that for a lot of these. We have Capture, and yes! Alright, we got the Pestilence Spirit. This right here is one of the ones I want to get. He's a Death Toucher. He gives your instant and sorcery spells Death Touch as well. Get this guy out, do something that does 1 damage to everything on their board, wipe the board out. I really am excited to get that card. We're going to flip these 2 around just because I'm tired of manipulating them. We're at 7 minutes and we have opened 3 packs because I am the fastest pack opener on the internet. You also hear in the background the furnace is running like crazy because, oh my goodness, did we have a storm? Middle of Storm Henry or Harvey or Hinkley or whatever they called this storm. It was crazy. Tell you what. All right. Let's see if we can't find another thing. So there's another Afterlife card. All right, so Spectacle. This is the Rakdos ability. So Spectacle, what that does is if you cause damage to your opponent during the turn, the spells can have a different effect for different casting costs. So Raptor Demon, he's a 4/2 for 4, but if you've caused damage, you can spend his Spectacle, which is 5, and that lets him enter and cause your opponent to discard a card. So the cards have different effects based on their Spectacle. Some of them are just cheaper to cast, some are great. All right, so we got a Guild Mage. We got some Wilderness Reclamation. I mean, come on. It's Teferi in enchantment form in green. We got Cry of the Carnarium. Nice little -2/2 sweeper. And Absorb. 3 mana counter spell. Not bad. Oh, wish we had a 2 mana. But 3 mana counter spell, and you gain 3 life. So burn decks, go away. No one cares. Get rid of burn. Oh, man, these packs are so well glued because they've been resealed. I'm just joking. All right. Let's see if we can't find another guild mechanic to quickly talk about. So Adapt. This is the Simic mechanic. Adapt lets you spend more mana later on to add +1/+1 counters to your creature, and some of the Adapt creatures have special effects when +1 counters get added to them. So this guy is a 2/2 for 2. Not bad, he's a bear. But for 6 mana, you can give him 4 +1/+1 counters. So pretty cool. Oh, goodness. All right. We got a Pitiless Pontiff. We got a Skatewing Spy. We got Gates Ablaze. And, oh, we got the Tithe Taker. Basically, makes it harder for your opponent to cast spells during your turn or to use abilities. Helps you kind of make removal spells more difficult to use. I'm serious. These packs been sealed like from Fort Knox. All right. Waiting on the next special thing for us to look at as far as mechanics go. Death Touch. It's just a regular 2/2. There's a 2/2 3-cost Death Touch in every single set. I mean, that's nothing to be too excited about. So we have Addendum. This is the Azorius ability. And so what Addendum does is if you cast the spell, which is an instant, inside your main phase, you get a special effect. This one normally does 3 damage. Cast your main phase, deals 5. So it kind of lets you get a little more oomph out of your card. We got a Gyre Engineer, the Street Dodger, the Sky Tether, and the Sphinx of Foresight. You want to be able to scry 3 at the beginning of the game? Sphinx of Foresight will let you do it. You got to tell your enemy you got a 4-mana 4/4 flyer that lets you scry during your upkeep when it's out on the board. But that's okay because it's an okay card in general, and it gives you that scry ability at the beginning of the game. You can set up your first 3 draws. I think it's a pretty good card. All right, back to it. Ooh, I think we've gone through, is that all 5 of the special guild mechanics that we've already seen? I feel like it. I feel like it is. Of course, now I'm flipping through these, watch me miss something. We've got a Rumbling Ruin. Oh, wow. I hadn't seen that card before. It's not bad. We got a Fireblade Artist. And was that all 3? So wait, what's going to happen here? I'm blown. I got a Mythic. I'm excited. So we got a Rampaging Ruin. We got Fireblade Artist. So we went uncommon, Mythic. We got Dovin, the Grand Arbiter. Woo! Which is the Azorius Planeswalker. I can't talk today. His +1, anytime you hit somebody with a creature, he gets extra loyalty counters. His -1 makes the Thopter and gives you 1 life. And -7, dig through your 10 of your deck and choose 3 cards. Pretty cool. I like him. Some people have said they don't like him. They don't think he's very good. But come on. He protects himself. He has a way to gain loyalty counters. I like him. We'll Mythic him up here. Did I miss a card? Oh, that's why. I flipped through. That was the other uncommon. There we go. I flipped right through the other uncommon. Didn't even notice it. Dear Wizards of the Coast, please start packaging all your packs the same way that Ultimate Masters was. It's just hard to go back. It was such a good way to package things so you could open them. Oh man, we pulled a Sex Panther there a little bit ago. The Touch! Steeple Creeper. Alrighty. We have a Balrak Clan Crusher. The Light Up the Stage. Incubation Incongruity. And another Mythic. The Skargan Hellkite. It's a 5-mana, 4/4 flyer that you can either give haste or you can make a 5/5. And for 4 mana, you can do 2 damage however you want among 2 targets as long as he has a +1/+1 counter on him. I mean, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Hey, we got a foil rare. We got a foil rare. So we got a Gateway Plaza. When Plaza of Harmony, when Plaza of Harmony enters the battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, you gain 3 life. And then you can add 1 mana of any type that a gate you control will produce. The thing I like about this is that this is why it's a rare. Gaining 3 life for each gate. If you control 2 or more gates, That's fine. But the reason this is a rare is that the second ability, the add 1 mana of any type that a gate you control produces, it comes out and it doesn't come out tapped. That's what's important in Standard right now. It does not come out tapped. So as long as you're running a couple gates, this can get you going on the gate deck. And does not slow you down, which has been a problem. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We got some more commons. Getting the commons going. They're so common. Ooh, Footlight Fiend. A little dude with a candle on his head. That's pretty great. This common pile's getting a little too big. Shove that over there. We don't need no stinking commons. So we gotta clear the stage. We've got a Spire Mangler. We've got an Azoria Skyguard, and boom! Boom! Oh, okay. Well, we got another Dovin, the Grand Arbiter. I also had a Dovin, the Grand Arbiter, in my Azorius deck that I played at the pre-release. So now I have 3 of Dovin. He's a popular guy around these parts. He's gonna get out there and make some Thopters. Oh, if only he was, man, 3 mythics. Man, we have done well so far on our winnings from the night. All right, Savage Smash. I don't need to read these. These are commons. We're not reading commons. We're not reading commons even for cool rampaging fiend horns. We don't need no commons around here at all, because we got biogenic upgrades. We got the mighty Lizrog. Oh, hey, I thought that was a card from the set. We have got another Swirling Torrent, and we've got Zagana. She's a Utopian Speaker. She costs 4 mana, gets you a card. She can adapt for 4, and every creature you control the +1/+1 counter on it has trample. So think about this. She's pretty good in the Simic deck. That's you really didn't have to think about that. I mean, that was pretty much all you needed to know. To be honest, to tell the truth. All right, we got Sex Panther right here. Rawr. I mean, come on, what else are you going to call that card? It's such a terrible card. Such a terrible card. I mean, as far as the art, the card's fine. I mean, it's a 1/2 Death Toucher. It's fine. We got Frill Mystic, or Mystic Snake, whatever you want to call it. We got the Sphinx of the Guild pack. We got a Macabre Mockery, and we got Bedeck and Bedazzle. Removal, or remove a land. Because you know what? We need more land removal. Oh, land destruction. Oh, it'd be so fun if there was a good working land destruction deck. Because that's what people love in Magic. Not being able to play Magic. That's why everyone loves playing against blue. Because it's just such a fair color. We should get rid of blue. Alright. Go ahead and keep pushing through. We're almost at the point where we've seen, actually, no, we haven't. We haven't seen all the commons. Such a good removal card. Such a good removal card. Again, in the draft and sealed environment. Alright, we got another Zur-Ta. Man, I have so many Gruul cards now. Zur-Ta Goblin. You'd have to make it a fast Gruul deck. Another Gates Ablaze. The Syndicate Guild Mage. And another Absorb. Another Absorb. A couple of those, I think, out of the evening as well. So feeling good. Feeling good. Slowing down, but feeling good. All right, let's get through the rest of these here. We got a couple packs, taking a bit of time. We should put up a live poll, even though this isn't a live stream, on if you want me to just ignore the comments. Most people have seen these from the spoilers, but we got a Hack Robat. That's a great name. We got another biogenic upgrade. We got a Sentinel's Mark. And we got a Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Any other player has to lose 2 life, sacrifice a creature, and 2 mana, draw a card. If you got sack outlets, I mean, we are all tired of Carnifex. Tired of Carnifex Tyrant. Tyrant Carnifex? Carnifex Tyrant? I can't remember the name of the card. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Plus, I'd rather sack 2 creatures and kill a Ghalta. Especially a hasty Ghalta. Which can now easily be done now that there is a uncommon enchantment in this set that gives that riot ability to all of your creatures. So Ghalta can just come out a running, which is darn. Hey, hey! Speak of the devil. Here's the card I was just talking about. Creature spells you control can't be countered, and non-token creatures you control have a riot. So hey, hasty up your Ghalta. I'm gonna have to just start talking about mythics from now on. So we're just going to keep saying Dovin's name. Dovin's Acuity. We got the Tin Street Dodger. And boom! We got a Breeding Pool. We got our first shock land. It's the Simic shock land. Pay 2 life to make it not come in tapped. And it gives you green or blue manas. What are we down to? 6? 5. 5 packs left, folks. We might just come in at under half an hour. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. 3 mana for a 5/2. That's just scary. That's just scary. Oh, the Gruul is strong. The Gruul is so strong in all these packs except for the Mythics. But even then, we got the Hellkite. I mean... Alright, we got Depose, Deploy. We got a Tower Defense. We got Collision, Colossus, and... These are the greatest packs ever. I'm just going to say this right now. Again, Cam, you're good. Now, some people might say this is fake. Don't worry, these cards, this is just what we're getting on the polls. I am too poor and bad at this to fake something like this, as you've seen in my other videos. But whoa! We got another Mythic. Captive Audience. This is the Rakdos Mythic. I love this card because if you can get this out, you win. If you can stay alive. But the cool thing, it goes to your opponent. That opponent has to choose one of these 3 every turn. I mean, you can't choose the same thing a second time. So his life total becomes 4. Discard his hand, or each opponent creates 5 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Such a great... Woo! Whoa, this is great. Do you think... Oh, we got a foil dagger caster. Do you think we could get to 5 mythics out of this? If you think that could happen, it'd be great. Let's see if we can do it. Let's listen to the heart of the cards. Let them speak to us. It'll be great. All right. In fact, we're not going to slow down on the comments. Let everyone see the comments, Grug. Come on. That's what they came for. To see all the cards that no one really cares about. Alright, we got another Frilled Mystic. We have got a Code of Constraint. We've got a Dovin's Acuity, and what do we got? What do we got? I'm just confused. The color threw me off. Rix Maddie the Reveler. So Spectacle for 2. So 2 for a 2/2 or Spectacle for 4. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. If its Spectacle cost is paid, instead discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Ah! Welcome to the new Bomat Courier. Huh. Not bad. A little bit later than Bomat, of course. And more expensive. Works a little bit different. But... the red deck needed a way to refresh at the end, and that will definitely help. I'm scared now that I've read that card. I'm worried that we're going back into an age of red ascendancy in Standard, which I'm sure everyone's real excited for. I mean, Bolas is coming around next set. I'm sure he'll bring his buddy the Glory Bringer with him. because that's what we want back in Standard again. Oh, Lord. They should ban red along with blue. Just so y'all know. That's where my feelings are right now. Woo! Alright, we got another Silhana Wayfinder. Wilderness Reclamation, another Code of Constraint, and the Verity Circle. Whenever a creature your opponent controls becomes tapped, if it isn't being declared as an attacker, you may draw a card. And tap target creature without flying for 5 mana. That's kind of overpriced. You do get a draw off of it. Don't know about that guy. Don't know about him at all. Last 2 packs, folks. We are down to the last 2 packs. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. This is what we came here for. Arrester's Admonition is the first common. Okay, these commons, just get out of the way. There's too many of you. You're too common. Oh, my goodness. We're dropping the cards. We're bumping the camera. It's going off the rails here at the end. So many of her. Alright, a Galloping Lizrog. Essence, a Capture. The Combined Guild Mage, and... Alrighty. And a second Captive Audience is what we have pulled. Oh, a Rakdos Trumpeter is what we have pulled out of these packs. I can't even. I'm speechless right now about what's happening. I'm not going to complain about it. It's pretty great. Yeah. Go pre-release this time around. I have no idea what the value on these cards are, by the way, and I'm not gonna bother checking the value in this video. If you know these cards are worth a lot, feel free to comment below and tell me how much they're awesome. Again, sometimes I care about value, like when we opened Ultimate Masters, we were really looking for value, but on these, I'm looking for cards to play with, so I can build janky decks, like decks around Death Touch Tribal, and take those to FNM. Frenzied Erranx, again, this is a common. This should be an uncommon. This is a super powerful, good card. This should be moved up to an uncommon. Just what I'm talking about with some of these cards just seem crazy. Alright, Angelic Exaltation. Another Rumbling Ruin. A Clan Guild Mage for Gruul. And our final rare is the Tome of the Guild Pack. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, draw a card, tap to add 1 mana of any color. It's a 5-cost rock, which isn't great. There are better ways to draw in Standard. Limited seal to use some card draw, not going to be a problem. But in Standard, I don't think it's going to work real well. Well, folks, woo! I am in utter shock. Is Rudy would say on the old Alpha Investments, it's time to shut this video off because this all must be a lie. I can't believe this. I don't know what he would say, actually. That's a great quote. But wow. So out of our pre-release packs, we got 5 mythics, 2 doubles, which is kind of crazy. So folks, that is where we are for our pre-release results. Again, had fun at the pre-release. If you have a chance, go to your pre-release. It's fun because it's sealed. You have as much chance as the guy next to you of getting great pulls in your pack. Or girl next to you. You have as good a chance as anyone there to win. If you kind of pay attention, look what you're doing. Of course, you could end up with garbage. But who knows? You could walk home with 5 mythics. Alright folks, that's where we're going to wrap up. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon. Woo!